here's the 2 blocks that I need to make. And they'll be rotated, flipped around all through the quilt. But this is one of them and this is one of them. So I need to keep a cutting and a sewing and a pressing and a working on it. But that's what we're looking for right there. So I don't have everything cut yet, so why don't I go back to cutting? And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have all them partial strip sets all figured out yet. So we're just gonna cut some parts and then sit down and sew them. I'll tell you, I'm gonna do these so I can sew some of these. 2 3/4, right? Right? If I'm wrong, say, no, you're doing that wrong. Let's lay these out here. Let's see if I can. And then I'll sew some pieces onto them. Well, all right, keep them flat. I pressed them, so keep them straight. Oh, well, shucks. They're getting all out of line. I'm just gonna keep working. Most of it I'm doing on video. Every once in a while I'll stop and get some pressing ahead, so you don't gotta watch everything. I've been putting the scraps in my pocket right there. Okay, I'm going to try to do this leisurely. I'm enjoying it, but I'm trying to hurry too. Because I know if I lollygag around too much, I won't get it done. And these pieces go right here, and they go over there too. They go in different places on this quilt. So that's why I need so many of them. So let me cut. Can I count while I cut? I'm not. I don't know how many I've cut. I'm just going to cut them up and sew them up, and if I need an extra one. But I haven't sewed them partial strips. They're almost confusing me. Because they're just them little short pieces I cut in video part 1. And I'm not sure how I want to do them yet. I may have to take a minute off the camera, a minute or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, every how long it takes me to figure it out. But until then, I can keep it moving. And when I need a break, I can sit down and study that for a minute. Because it's going to take a lot of these pieces. Okay. And I'm not going to work on this all day, but I spent a lot of time at it today. After lunch, after I made Terry lunch, he had went out and was going to run the weed eater a little bit. The yard grasses are growing fast right now. Won't be many days. As soon as the weather gets ready, he'll be having to go to the hay field and cut hay. But it's been raining. And you got to make hay when the sun's shining, not when it's raining. But y'all knew that. Is that the right? Yeah. Make hay when the sun's shining. Probably ought to sow when it's raining, reckon. That's a good time to sow on a rainy day. Those are cut. Should I sew a piece onto them? I don't have enough of those cut. I don't have enough of those cut. Just keep on a cutting, Rita. I I get a little antsy about wanting to sit down and sew when I need to cut instead of sew. Get it straight. Like I told you, sometimes when you're pressing, you kind of pull them a little bit one way or the other way. Did I say this was part 4? Is that what I said? Or is this part 5? What part is this? What video is this? Now I've went and got confused on which one it was, because I've done several videos this morning on this thing. A little here and a little there. About to need a break. I'll probably do better if I didn't get in such a hurry, because if I get in a hurry and make a mistake, then I'm back to square one, ain't I? And then I've lost all forward momentum. And then I would get a little depressed if I made the mistake. And have to rip it out, taking up my precious time. Because I've still got to get this made and on the quilting machine. And the binding put on it. About to work up a sweat here. Kind of a little humid today, now that it's warmed up this afternoon. It started out pretty nice this morning, but now it's getting kind of warm. Okay. I'm going to put those over to the side, and I am going to cut some of these right here. Where's the, there they are. There's the others of them. I think I'll lay them out here. I think I'll lay that right there. Let's move this back so it don't fall. That iron board's kind of wobbly. That's trash. Let's see if I can stack these a little bit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stack 3 of these gray ones. Now I might only cut so far. Okay, here's my roller. Cut those selvages off. I don't want that in my quilt. That's my trash. Put it in my pocket. Put that in that stack. That in that stack. That stack. Now I'm going to line them up again. That's pretty good. May not be perfect, but it's pretty good. Maybe I can do a little pushing and pulling when I put them together if I need to. And maybe I won't need too much. Oh, I don't think cutting's my favorite part. Had you rather sat down at the machine and sew? I think I had. Yeah, I'll do them. I was fixing to say, oh, let's not, but I think I bettered to keep it just a little bit more organized. And line them up. Then I'll have all this gray part cut, and then I'll have to go back to them other pieces. Let's cut that edge off. There we go. Gonna have to empty my pockets. It kind of got off a little bit. Let's turn it around this way. See if I can get it straighter. Some reason it wasn't perfect down there on that one side. There, I fixed it. Okay, I've cut all my gray strips, or silver, gray, they're all done. And in this stack right there, if I don't lose them. So now I've got to go back to these. And where'd them other ones go? And then I'm going to have to do some more sewing. I'm going to see if I can't cut 3 of them at a time. At least halfway up, maybe. Let's scoot it back this way. Now, this is not all straight, but I think this far is good, so I'll cut that much anyway. And get the end of it off. Oh, where all them seams was. Well, I got it on my pocket. Saw through the hard part. Put them in that stack right there. I'm not the expert at this, but I can get it done. There's people that know more than me, and there's people that know less. This is for entertainment purposes only. To get me out of Mr. Terry's hair for a little bit. We spend an awful lot of time together. Y'all know that? Me and my dear husband spend a lot of time together. Oh, see that mess? I'm gonna see if I can't straighten that up. That looks not perfect, but it looks good. Listen, I'm holding this one tight so I don't pull it up here, because that seemed to be pretty good. I can live with that. Now let's get these whacked up, and then I may stop and have to regroup and see what I need to do next. May sit down there at the sewing machine and sew some. Then I may have to figure out them partial ones. Those dang old partial ones are just, I'm worried about them right now, and I'm not even to them yet. And that other piece, where'd them other pieces go? I need to find that piece right there. No, that piece. Those pieces that make that top part up there. Need to see what I did with them. Because some of the things I may have left still in there on the other table in the other room. If I ever get these cut, we'll go to town sewing them as soon as I get them all cut. Sewed together and cut. Sew, cut, sew, cut, sew, cut. Sew, cut, sew, cut. Let's scoot this down just a little bit and line them back up there at the end. Yeah, you look good. No, my little fishy's gonna swim off. Don't swim off. Stay where I put you, okay? Stay where I put you. I got all those cut. So I'll stop this part. I think it's part 4, but I'm not sure. I'll stop this part and see what I need to do with these. And I've got to make some more of those and cut some more of those and get myself organized. I've got those. Got some more pressing to do. Let me lay these out flat. Oh, I know. This one's got to have some of those 5-inch fish. Okay, I'm going to stop and kind of get this going, and I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do next. See you back on the next part, whatever it is.